if you were working with Tony Robbins, he himself probably even pointed out, when you start your organization, what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your big why as to why you started your organization? Other than solving logistics problems, and we're going to come to that later, what was your driving force?
One of the things that I learned by living during my previous corporate years was to work with people. I come from a family of very well-known people in small towns. Everybody knows each other. My family used to have friends all over the region. So and I was teach to respect people. And when I came to this region where we are right now, I found many areas where people were not respected well. So my first idea was to build a company to help people, support people to grow. So we ended up building a purpose for IPL, and the IPL became a purpose-driven company.
Purpose-driven company, okay.
But for real, and our purpose say that we want to become a growth platform for our people and our business partners, working in a happy and as well as high performance environment. So we really are trying to give all our team the opportunity, Mike, to become more. Okay. Probably they won't be able to build their own business, whatever, but we want them to feel that IPL belongs to them. They do things, they feel respected, they can grow. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you are going to be lazy, or you need to be a high performer and achieve results. Okay. Because we are a service company, right? So we try to do that every day, and giving the opportunity to as much as people as we can. And last year I saw we had an event in the company, and without noticing, I see my dream come true, Mike. We have this internal event. We were just talking about some achievements internally, and then I just look up in all the people, and I saw over 120 employees wearing IPL uniforms. Wow. 130, and I say, oh my God, this is what I dreamed. I was shocked. I cried at that time. I need to be honest. I cried because I didn't realize, Mike. So yeah, I said, okay, I did it. So it was impressive for me. It still is, and this is it. So we are practicing the the giving part, and other team knows that. I was raised that way. I try to put it into my daily, in my mindset that I need to help as much as people as I can. And of course, we are a business. We need to make money, right? We got a lot of bills to pay. But our main driver is not the profit. Our main driver is to be fulfilled as individuals. Not only my partner and I as business as owners of the business, but everybody. So we have been working very hard on that, Mike.
Okay, so let me repeat back to what I think I hear you saying, because one of my questions is, when we talk about to become a growing platform for its people, in other words, your employees and our customers, working on a happy but high performance environment. What I think I hear you saying in regards to your people, growing their talents, discovering a talent you might not have known, or if you find a talent, and it doesn't always have to be in a transactional area. It can be something beyond that. Growing knowledge of an industry that maybe they had never known existed or how it existed. So you're adding to that growth as well, and that kind of, to me says a little bit of, growth of their self-confidence. I'm doing something that I never knew before at a level I never thought I could grow. And if you can impact their growth, that shifts their mindset to a personal growth mindset. And if you can impact them, and if they can feel that, they'll help carry the company's growth mindset, right? So now if I switch that a little bit, well, let me come back to that, but let me finish this other point. When you say, because you say in here happy, we talked about the employees. What does happy look like? If I'm a happy employee at IPL, what are some of the things that would make me happy?
Well, in our view, and probably not sure if it's the corporate view of happiness in business. For us, happy means to be healthy, to feel secure, to feel that the company cares about you, not by saying it, but by doing it, by meaning it. That you are every day you are challenged to your knowledge, to your intellectual thoughts, to hear your voice, that we ask for your opinion. You're not a robot, right? And that opportunity or that leads an opportunity to become more, to even though if we don't have, or I don't have education, formal education, I have an experience, I have knowledge, and that can help me to grow, to be more. I don't need to be all my life doing the same job. I can have other aspirations. And for me, that combined with being healthy and be secure, that will lead into a happy environment. I don't mean with that we are just smiling and hugging each other. That's not. It's to respect each other. There is and that's how I have the fortune that my partner thinks exactly as I think. We are not the kings. We are not the big guys. No. We are equal to everybody in the company. Actually, last year in a implementation of a customer, we were working side by side with the warehouse team, just moving boxes for days. Side by side, sweating like crazy. But and that, Mike, we ended up understanding that the people really have an enormous appreciation for that. We are not just pointing or saying, or do this or do that. Okay, let's do that side by side. Even though there were young guys, we were moving thousands and thousands of clothing boxes. We were tired, but we were there. Doing the same job, and the appreciation you feel from them is incredible. The energy that you feel, and people when come to visit us, they say, I feel an energy here. Ooh. People tell us that, Mike. It's impressive, because we really, you will never find anything related to happiness or respect or anything in the walls. No. So
there's you don't have any posters,
No, nothing.
Right.
We do it. This is the way we do. This is the way we operate in a full respect. Evaluating each other as an individual, respecting your point of view. Right. So I think that I don't know. At least for us, it's beautiful because people feel that we respect them, and they feel respected too. And it's kind of very nice environment.
Well, the part that I like that you pointed out, happy doesn't always mean that we sit around the campfire, singing songs, holding hands, and we're all laughing. That's not the happy that we're looking for. Challenging employees to grow, helping them to grow, giving them a direction. Here's where IPL is going. This is the focus. Here's where we're going. As you're learning a new skill and your knowledge is growing as well, contribute some of these ideas to us. So now we've kind of understand what growing means to the employees, and like you said, we got to make a profit. No one's going to want to do business with us because we're a wonderful set of individuals, and you feel the energy here. What does growing mean to IPL?
Well, for us, it's first of all, it's we are still a startup. We just reached the 2-year goal a couple of weeks ago, So we are still a very young company. We have grown, of course, in terms of we ended up 2020 after the pandemic with 10 employees, and we ended up 2021 with 130 something.
Wow.
So that's growth for us, right? So
Yeah.
now we are envisioning to continue, because our vision, our business vision is pretty clear, Mike, and we want to. Our vision say that we want to cross our borders, Panama borders, and export our talent.
Oh.
So in our vision, we are telling the team, we want you to become better because you are going to be exported as talent, as a professional.
Okay.
Right? That is written. That is written, and that is a couple of words, the company vision. And we want to become a regional logistics provider, following global quality standards, but without losing our essence. And our essence
Okay.
is the people. The risk, even though if you go to a new market that they have a different, and we will talk about that later, every country in Latin America is very different. We are sure that our values will be valid in Panama and in every other country in the region, because
Okay.
we believe that we have a strong values, and we want to follow them.